Question 21. We've got diagram shows cylinder inside the cone on a horizontal base. Cone and cylinder have the same vertical axes. Base of the cylinder lies at the base of the cone. Okay, and the circumference of the top face of the cylinder touches the curve. Right, so this is touching here. We've got the height and we've got the radius, and we need to work out the surface area. Well, we're told the surface area, the curved surface area, that's all we need. So we need pi r L. Now L is the slanted height, so we're going to have to use Pythagoras to work out the slanted height. So that is L is equal to the square root of 12 squared add 4 squared, which gives us 160, or the square root of 160, using a calculator, 12.6 centimetres. So our actual area is equal to pi times 4, which is the radius, times our previous answer. Tap that all into a calculator, we get 158, three significant figures, so 158 centimetres squared. Now part B, what we're after, the cylinder has radius r and volume v. Show that v. Right, so we need to work out the volume of the cylinder, but we haven't got any of the dimensions. But if we take our right angle triangle, we know that's 12, we know that's 4, and our cylinder sits in it like that, with that dimension being r. Now, what we can do, because we've got a pair of similar triangles, we've got a big triangle here, which is 12 by 4, and then we've got this smaller one. The angles are the same, so we can compare the ratio of the two sides. So we've got the big triangle, which is 12 over 4, so the side's going to be in the same ratio. Now this, if we make the height of the cylinder h, this distance here is 12 minus h, and then that distance there is r. Now this works because of the sides are in the same ratio. So let's have a bit of a rearrange here. Let's have a think what we're going to do. If we times by 4, that gives us 48 minus 4h all over r. Okay, we can then divide, well, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get this into terms of r. We want r, no, we want h being the subject of the formula, because if you look here, this formula has no h's in it. So 12r minus 48 is equal to minus 4h. I'm going to divide through by minus 4, which gives us 12 minus 3r equals h. So now I know h is that, I can work out the volume of the cylinder in terms of h, just using this bit. So I've got pi r squared, which is the area of the base, and that needs to be multiplied by the height. Well, the height is 12 minus 3r, put in brackets, so that gives us 12 pi r squared, so that times that, minus 3 pi r squared times r is r cubed. So hopefully that matches what we were trying to get, and it does. Okay, so we've got the volume because we've looked at the ratio of the two sides of the big triangle and the small triangle. We've rearranged it in terms of h, so we can then substitute it in to have our volume in terms of r.